I'm so but if you don't believe in life yourself, well, you won't find more than a dirty place. But if you don't believe in life yourself, well, you won't find more than a dirty place. And if you need a play, read your rent and give all the better way. If you came here to fall assistant, give you that pay, and don't criticize or let your way. Don't let it split against your fate. You're against just to clear your slate. There's shoes another way, and I'm so, and I'm so good.
One time? I can't hear you.
Hey, put that bullhorn back in your Happy Meal, bro.
Folks, how you doing? You know, being in California, especially Southern California, and being a Trump supporter, you see a lot of opposition to the president, not a lot of support. That's why me and a band of my fellows, we're out there every weekend supporting our president to all these protesters out there and their shenanigans and all these Antifa types, okay? But when you go out there, you got to be prepared. So, for all of you out there, we've made this anti-Trump counter-protester kit. And what it comes with is this selfie stick, of course. You're going to have your selfie stick. With the selfie stick, it's going to have the Make America Great Again phone case, all right? You got to have that phone case. It's going to properly lock your phone in so you can videotape all these protesters and their shenanigans. Then it's got the Make America Great Again headphones. These are from Made in America headphones right from China, from Trump's factory. These are custom made just for this kit, all right? So get your Make America Great Again headphones. Also, you're going to get your Make America Great Again hat. Now, I'm out of the red hats, but I've got my hat on from your favorite AR-15 company, or you can always switch it out too. Your camo hat. You can't go wrong with a camo hat, folks. Also, you're going to get this backpack right here that you see for all your snacks and all your other Make America Great Again memorabilia. Maybe you got a tuft of Trump's hair or his fingernails you want to throw in there for luck. That's going to be included here, this backpack. And then, of course, your American flag cape. You wouldn't be a Trump supporter without having the American flag. So, folks, that's right, the backpack, the American flag case, the phone case, the headphones, the selfie stick, all for $55.95. Hey, how you guys doing? Shankar Singham here with Cal Free TV, 100% made in California. It's going to be exactly almost 1 year since I started this video blog, this vlog, if you will, and so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep continuing doing this because I am a very busy guy, but if I do, great, but don't be expecting a lot more videos coming soon. By the way, don't forget to get your anti-Trump counter-protester kit. Just mail that check out to the address that was just shown. A couple things I just want to touch on tonight, guys. One was Roy Moore. Thank God he was defeated just barely. The fact that Trump had to back him up, and the Republicans didn't do anything about it. I mean, a rapist, an admitted rapist, and child rapist, child molester, however you want to call it. The guy was sick, banned from the shopping malls. I mean, the fact that this guy was going to be in Congress, just absolutely disgusting. And the only reason why Trump was putting him in there and backing him up, why all the other Republicans were backing him up, was to back this tax plan, which has a 70% disapproval rating by Americans. But I don't think Republicans care really too much about it. I think they're just going to shove this tax plan all the way down our throats, regardless if Republicans like it or Democrats like it or whatnot. They're going to put this tax plan through as their donors get the biggest tax breaks. So it's going to be a little bit harder now that Doug Jones, I believe, beat him. Doug Jones, righteous guy, ran against Roy Moore, successfully tried and convicted two KKK members for burning a black church and killing some people. Good for Doug Jones. You can tell he's going to be a righteous guy. I think he's kind of thrown into the limelight, which he's not used to. So I think he's going to do a really good job as a congressman. The next biggest thing that's been hitting us right after that became net neutrality. Once again, net neutrality is under attack, except this time it's from the FCC, meaning the federal government has put the mandate down on it. So what is net neutrality? Everybody's hearing both sides of it. So back in '96, the internet was fairly brand new. I mean, I think a lot of us were using dial-up at the time. But, a lot of musicians and artists came out in defense of net neutrality because it really meant that you had access to all sorts of information at the same speed, meaning the service providers weren't discriminating what you can and cannot watch on your screen. So Moby came out in '96, and then Pearl Jam came out in like '98. And just artists and people just came out in defense of net neutrality, and then Obama, made it that internet is a utility. Well, with net neutrality and repealing it by this guy, I think his name is a shit pie hole. He's an Indian guy just like me. You can make fun of my name. I'm making fun of his, but this guy really is a shit pie hole. He's flat out just repealed 21 years of freedom. So what did he do exactly? So the analogy I like to use is electricity, right? We have a company that provides us with electricity. Well, now the electricity company is going to charge us differently for using a Samsung TV versus a Sony TV. Or the electric company is going to charge us differently for using an LG lamp versus a brand name lamp. Insert brand name here. So they're charging us per product on what we use. They can charge us if we're using Netflix. They can charge us more, and they'll call it the the movie special package. Enjoy all the movies you want, and check your email. They're going to package it up in certain ways. We're going to end up paying more. Right now, we pay a set monthly rate. That's all going to be gone. I don't think that the internet service providers in their greed realize exactly what the internet is, or even what the dark web is. So currently, what we see online is really 3% of what is out there in the cyberverse. Meaning there's a whole other ways of communicating online that aren't traceable or even known to most, if not all, main servers or anybody that's watching. It's just too vast and too huge. There are people right now transferring funds and videos of things that that nobody needs to know, nobody could even track. And it's out there right now. So I think what's going to end up happening is the opening of the dark web. So you'll either have your neighbor providing access to a DNS server out of Sweden, which has free internet, so you can get access, right? Like piracy, kind of. And he'll probably get raided and go to jail for internet piracy. Or he'll have the straight up server to anything you want, right? Access direct to the entire web. So that could happen. Also, there's a thing called torrent, and lots of people use it right now. It's how you burn movies. It's how those guys that come by your office and they're selling you burnt movies, or the movies that were just out in the movie theater. Those are called torrents. And back in 2005, I believe Time Warner was the one that limited access to torrent sites. Nope, that is against net neutrality, and they were ordered by the U.S. court to not limit torrent sites. Perfectly legal to go to those sites and download. And it's amazing what you think is illegal to go to and download. They're not watching you. They can't bust you for anything that you watch online. There's no illegal sites, not yet. So now, yes, with the onset of repealing net neutrality, there will be illegal sites. So, I mean, Wikipedia.org, we were all told it's an illegal site, and a lot of Americans did not go to the site. Now, this is the website that brought down Hillary, that unveiled all the proxy wars, that unveiled the Bernie Sanders trick and fiasco, unveiled Trump's Russian connection. I mean, the entire election and our current presidency was because of WikiLeaks. Yet, I'll bet you less than 10% of Americans have gone to WikiLeaks.org to even get their side or what they're saying about the elections at all. So I challenge you to go to WikiLeaks.org and just check it out before you can't. Okay? That's all I got to say, guys. Thank you for watching for a year now. Really appreciate it, and you guys have a wonderful night and an awesome tomorrow. Thanks.